guys, so today I am answering a couple questions from a girl named Mia, and she emailed me a couple days ago and I asked her permission to do a video on this. FYI, it's not like I would just immediately do a video on that, but I'm going to read you what she said and then I'm going to try to do my best to give her my advice. She said, "Hello, I'm Mia. I'm 22 years old and I'm from San Diego, California. I've been vegan for 2 years, eating a mostly high-carb diet, raw till 4, but since August of last year, I'm learning more about fully raw." That is so awesome. 2 years? That's a long time. Good job on that. "I have a health coaching certification from a few years ago. Haven't done anything yet as I'm still on my own path of healing. I found this Iridology program near me that's $1,000. I'm really interested in it. Do you think it would be worth it? I'm really torn between what to do. My boyfriend says I should be trying to go to college or something that would give me a degree instead of spending my parents' money for little programs like these. I spent $500 for a business coaching program, but it hasn't done very much for me. I'm just trying to talk to a fellow person on the same path. This year, I've really been trying to stay raw. Today is day 6 of starting over again, but I'm learning more and more every day. I also have my certification in yoga teaching. I haven't done much with that also. I gained 20 pounds last year due to hormonal issues and overeating. I'm just now losing the weight. I had bunion surgery a couple months ago and I'm just now starting to walk again. Really excited to get back into yoga. I thank raw foods for giving me energy and happiness again. I used to suffer from extreme anxiety and depression. I'm a very shy person and often stops me from what I really want to do." Okay, so that's the end of it. Basically, I could talk for an hour on your questions, Mia. Thank you so much for coming to me. I think that's really sweet. You said that I'm on a similar path to you, and that is so true. So first of all, you're only 22, which is very, very young, and I'm only 25, so you might think, well, you're not that much older than me, but believe me, from 22 to 25, I have changed and I've shifted so much, and I'm sure from me being 25 and then when I'm 28, I'm going to look back on 25 and be like, oh my god, you know what I mean? That's just how life works, right? So you're very young and you still have a long time to figure this out. Now, it's awesome that you got a health coaching certification. Okay, in terms of the Iridology program, if your parents have the money and you're willing to do this and you think it is something that can help you, then I would definitely do it. Iridology is an amazing science and I just think that that's so cool. That's something that I would want to do. But you have to think about how you're going to use the certification. So my suggestion to you would be to start a YouTube channel because that's a way that you can get an audience. And it takes time to get an audience, but you can at least be able to do Iridology analyses for people across the world. Now, if you don't do a YouTube, how are you going to get an audience like that? I mean, you could do a website. I would totally suggest it, an Instagram and stuff like that. But I would say right now, in this time and period, of course it can always change, but YouTube is like the top Mac Daddy in terms of getting your message out, you know? And like right now you're trying to lose weight and you just got off of a surgery and you are trying to get into this. Show your journey. Why not start now and show people like the before and after of your weight loss and really like connect with people on a real level, you know, because there's lots of people that are eating vegan who are gaining weight, you know what I mean? Like it's not, a vegan diet doesn't mean you can't gain weight. So I would really suggest that you do a YouTube channel and do the Iridology thing because it sounds like you're interested in it. And if you can do it and if you have the time and the means, then I say do it. Now, in terms of what your boyfriend thinks, I think that he probably has the best interest for you at heart. Now, I did get a 4-year college degree and I'm so glad that I did that because I will always have that to fall back on, you know? So, I mean, have you ever thought about being a naturopathic doctor? If you live in a state where they offer that, then that would be so cool because you could physically go get your naturopathic doctor degree. I know that that's a big deal. That's something that you definitely don't just take on if you're being flaky about it. You have to really want it. But you can also get your naturopathic doctor degree online. But, you know, that can get complicated because it's like, okay, do you start your own practice? Like, I know this stuff is really complicated because I have asked myself all of these questions, you know? But I think that you have to go to where your heart is, but you also have to take your brain with you. So if you can do a 4-year college degree starting when you're 22, then I would suggest to do that probably because if you wait till you're 25, then you're not going to be done with your college degree until you're 29, and then you're going to want to start having kids and stuff like that. So, I don't know, you just got to think about what you want for your life, where your path is leading you. And I would really suggest to pray about it. You know, really meditate and align yourself with God, and he will lead you down the way. Now, he's already led you to veganism and raw foods, and now the iridology thing, so I think that you're obviously being led to this, you know, and that's so awesome. And you said that you're a very shy person. It often stops you from what you really want to do. Hey girl, welcome to the Shy Club. I'm not really that shy anymore, but when I was in high school and stuff like that, and junior high, and I don't know, my early 20s maybe, I was totally shy too, and I still have those tendencies. I think that it's all of the Capricorn that I have in my chart. I'm definitely not someone that wants to be the center of attention and the life of the party and all that, but I've definitely overcome it. Like, I'm doing YouTube and stuff and my raw food classes, so you can definitely overcome shyness. I think that a big part in overcoming shyness and anxiety is getting the adrenal glands healthier, you know? I think that anxiety and depression, all that stems from the adrenals. So as you continue on your raw food journey, you're 6 days into it, that is awesome. You're gonna help your adrenals, and once you kind of clean out the body even more, because it's gonna take more than 2 years on a vegan diet, it's gonna take more than 6 days on a raw food diet to strengthen the endocrine glands from a lifetime of killing them, basically. But once you do that, your shyness will go away, and you just really have to meditate on that too, you know? Think about why you're shy, you know? And that's something that I had to do also. I have really overcome a lot of it, and now it's just like I can talk to anybody. I wouldn't say that I'm a people person. I love being alone. I'm very much an introvert, but just because you're an introvert does not mean that you have to be shy and you have to let that weigh you down. I would just say to release that and say, you know what, world, I'm not going to be shy anymore. And then you just start talking to people, and you realize that everyone is human, and everyone goes through the same struggles and stuff like that. So there's no reason to really be afraid of people and stuff like that. I'm not saying that shyness is correlated with being afraid of people, but you know what I mean, okay? Because I definitely used to be a lot more shy than I am now. So those are my answers. Hopefully it answered your question. I am by no means the, you know, end all be all in terms of advice for you, but I'm just giving you my opinion. I would say definitely start a YouTube channel. Do the iridology thing if you want to, but definitely look into getting a bachelor's degree, because that's something that you can take with you throughout your whole life. And, you know, we live in a society right now where if you don't fit into the sardine can of a mold where you have a bachelor's degree or a master's degree or anything like that, then you can't go very far in the career world, and that just is what it is. It's not something that I wish was like that, because there are tons of people that don't go to college who are so smart, but I mean, in terms of jobs and stuff like that, having a bachelor's degree is something that's definitely needed. It shows employers that you are dedicated, that you can stick with something. Yeah, so those are my answers. Thank you so much for watching. Click like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.